Hi, Rich Karuba for bowlingball.com. If you're looking for some bowling approach focal points, some keys to focus on to sharpen your game, let me give you a few tips. First of all, what we want you to do is focus on setup, footwork, balance, your swing, your release, speed control, and of course your finish position and your focus on your target at the very end to tie things together. So regarding your setup, you should always take a few moments in practice to make sure that your shoulder angle is set the way you want it to be. Bowling shoulder shouldn't be more than 1 inch, 2 tops lower than your opposite shoulder. Your spine angle should tilt forward 10 to 15 degrees. Your knees flex slightly, maybe your rear extended back slightly, so you're in a very strong athletic position to begin your approach. Then you're going to be in a good position to keep balance through your approach. Your footwork, you want to walk smoothly to the foul line and try to avoid digging in and lunging into your last sliding step. A smooth tempo with your footwork is always most desirable. You don't ever want to have a sudden herky-jerky quick stepping with your feet, because then your hand reacts accordingly and affects the arm swing adversely. So it's more ideal and generally best to make a smooth start with your first 2 steps and keep that smooth approach throughout on all the steps, that smooth type of tempo, and of course don't hurry the final 2 steps. Now, we talked about balance earlier. Keep your upper body stable throughout your approach. Try to make any unnecessary body movements that will adversely affect your delivery. Try to maintain constant elevation from the floor, getting high and low, tilting, bending, moving your upper body just prior to releasing the ball is going to affect adversely your delivery. And also opening your bowling shoulder and closing it more than you need to it can affect the direction of your swing path during your swing cycle. So keep the front portion of your bowling shoulder as long as you can aligned to your target on the lane, and that should help you keep good balance as you're going through the foul line. Now, with your swing, you want a consistent tempo or timing sequence to initiate the swing. Timing sequence is simply the relationship of the ball moving to the footwork. And if you use a long push-away motion, for example, you want to trigger that movement just early enough so you don't retard the arm swing motion by holding the ball instead of allowing it to drop smoothly into the swing. Once you move the bowling ball, keep it moving back smoothly all the way through to the top of the backswing. Don't hold it up with your opposite hand. Get that hand off the ball and let the ball swing smoothly. Try not to control the backswing and the downswing and backswing. Let it go smoothly. A little less tension in your arms will help you to do that. You got to have some tension. You're holding a heavy bowling ball, but nevertheless, let gravity help you with your swing. And then, of course, from the top of the backswing, try not to rush it by grabbing the ball and forcing your follow through or trying to heave the ball down the lane. Let gravity let it swing into its downswing path, because then you won't rotate the ball or try to release the ball before the proper moment at the bottom of your swing. It's very important. And when you're talking about releasing the ball, especially if you hook the ball, you don't want to rotate that ball before your hand gets to the bowling shoe on your sliding step, that is. Somewhere usually by the shoelaces where the thumb should exit and the finger should rotate the bowling ball. You might exit your thumb prior to your hand releasing the release zone, but avoid rotating your bowling fingers before your arm gets down perpendicular to the floor. Momentum will carry the ball out on the lane surface, but you don't want to rotate the ball too soon relative to the release time of the ball, because then you come over the top of the ball, you'll make an errant delivery and you won't get effective roll on the bowling ball. So regulate the moment of release by keying your thumb to exit the ball at the same relative position each and every delivery, and you'll get a consistent releasing action. Speed control. We think speed control is vital. It's going to give you good skid length control and help you read the lane and help the bowling ball make a more consistent move on the back end of the pocket. So if you want speed control, you got to have effective and consistent deliveries each time. Bowlers try to do too much to help the ball hook instead of relying on the physics of the game and the dynamics of the bowling ball coupled with proper alignment to do the job. Okay? So there's a certain amount of things you can affect with your release, but what we rather see you do is control your launch speed so you get the same launch velocity and ideal bowling ball speed every release, and try not to put too much abrupt lifting action or releasing action onto the ball as you let the ball release down the lane. So let the ball do the work. You regulate your ball speed. And finally, the finish and the focus. Well, hold your form at the foul line after you release your ball, at least till the ball passes your targeting arrows on the lane. If you can hold your balance for 1 second to 3 seconds after you release the ball, that means you have good solid balance. You're going to hit your target more often. And also focus your eyes on that target until the bowling ball passes it. Try to be very aware of where you want the ball to go. It's very important because your eyes send the signal to the brain, and the brain communicates with the rest of your body where to release the bowling ball. It's a simple process. It's connectivity, and that will help you become more accurate by holding your finish at the foul line and focusing on your target. I hope some of these tips help you. If you have any questions, consult your certified local bowling coaches, a bowling instructor, or an experienced pro shop professional perhaps, to help you get on the lanes and tune up your game. We appreciate it, and good luck to you.